everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of the April 2023 Sonic Collection update. So for part 2 here, I do have mostly stuff from Japan, with the exception of this right here, so I'm going to start with it. So from Data Disc, they do make vinyl records of different OSTs for various video games. They do Sonic ones every so often. This is for Sonic Frontiers. It's actually a 4 LP set, which I'll show you here. And I do usually keep them on the wall, but normally they are only 1 or 2 records, and this one is quite thick, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this one on the wall. So this is the cover that houses the 4 records inside. It is still sealed. I do plan on keeping it sealed. I'll put a picture up of what they look like right here. There are 4 of them, and they all have pretty cool artwork on them. There is also an art book inside. And if you look here, that art book's right in the center right here, and then there's the 4 records. And on the back, it'll show you all of the different tracks that are on each record. Let's see, we've got Kronos Island, Ares Island, Chaos Island, and Rhea Island. And so I guess they're separated by island. This is really cool, and the only thing is I don't know where I'm going to put it. So in Japan, there is a store called Village Vanguard, and they sell a lot of different pop culture stuff, a lot of different anime stuff. And they do have these file folders and a lot of different card holders. And they're blind boxes, right? But they have all of the different kinds that you could get in here. Obviously, I picked this up because it has Sonic on it, and you could get the Sonic one. And then these down here, I guess they're card holders. I actually didn't open these, so we're going to open these up right now. Alright, so before I open these up, this is what the box looks like. It just has Sonic and then all of the other possible ones you could get inside. There's this kind of medium-sized one, and then there's a small one, and then there's a really small one. Then this is the file folder. So I'm going to go ahead and open all these up and see what we get. This is the medium one. We got the Sonic cartridge. Hey, that's pretty cool. Out of all of the different ones we could get, we actually got the Sonic one. That's pretty cool. So this actually just opens up, and it looks like you can just put cards inside. So it's kind of like a cool cartridge wallet type thing. So that's pretty cool. I can't believe we actually got the Sonic one. That's pretty cool. Let's see what we get in this one. I think this is probably like a single card holder. Oh, this is... Oh, okay. Let's see what we get. It's like a sticker. Alright, what do we get? Oh, we got Space Harrier 2. So I think this is a sticker that maybe goes on the card. Alright, so this is the small one. Let's see what we got. Oh, you know what? It feels like a pin. I think these are pins. Let's see. Oh, it is a pin. Look at that. And what is this? Oh, Alex Kidd. It's really small, but yeah, it's like it's an enamel pin almost. And it has kind of like a rubbery feel on the top. This is pretty cool. If I ever go back to Japan, I'm picking up a bunch of these. Just FYI, they weren't like super cheap. They're 550 yen, which is like $4 maybe, so keep that in mind. Okay, and this is the file folder. Let's see. I did open this before and it wasn't the Sonic one, but I don't remember what it was. So it's actually the Alex Kidd file folder. So this is the same as the pin, but in a file folder. And it's shaped like the cartridge, so that's kind of cool. At least we're consistent, but don't worry, there are some Sonic file folders coming up, thanks to a very generous gift. And also at Village Vanguard, they did have these. This is pretty cool. I think it's a luggage tag. So, yeah, I probably should have picked up more of these, but I don't know. Honestly, I was just running around grabbing stuff and I wasn't really paying attention, but this is a pretty cool item. Alright, so in Japan, they do have an H&M, which I thought was pretty interesting, and they did have some Sonic items available. I have a picture of it right here. They do have a bunch of different stuff here, but I only ended up picking up the shoes and the umbrella since the clothes are for kids. Here's the shoes. I grabbed the biggest size they had, even though they are still kid sized. Right, so they've got Modern Sonic in different poses on the front. The inside, it just says H&M. You can see that right there. The bottom is just a red pattern, and really that's about it. But just the idea that H&M sold Sonic shoes is pretty funny. They were 1,999 yen, and they also had this umbrella. I don't know if it'll let me undo it. Oh yeah, here we go. So, opening an umbrella inside is bad luck, but you know what? Let's see what happens. Alright, so here's that design. We've got Modern Sonic doing different poses, and it is orange and blue, so that's interesting. It is a very small umbrella. It's meant for a child, but I can kind of fit under it. So actually, I do have some more items from Village Vanguard that I completely forgot about. They're over here. There's different can badges and keychains, so we might as well open them up too. So as far as keychains go, they had these classic ones, which are pretty cool. They have these can badges, which are also of classic characters. And they also did have the modern characters in keychains as well. So I'm gonna open these up and see what we get. Okay. So this is a can badge. Okay, let's see what we got. Hey, we got classic Sonic. All right. This is a keychain. And they're acrylic. They're acrylic keychains. Look at that. So we got classic Sonic. He matches my shirt actually. And this is interesting. It's not like a normal keychain. It has a clasp up here, so you can attach it to anything you want, really. So that's pretty cool. All right, we have another can badge right here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we got Knuckles. All right, I have another can badge here. I literally just picked up random stuff. I wasn't even like looking to see like how many of what I was picking up. Oh, we got Tails this time. So we've got Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. Okay, so this is a classic keychain. They look like they're rubber on the outside, but let's find out. Okay, oh, we have Tails, and they are rubber. Yep. So on the back, you can see clearly they are rubber. They do bend. They're bendy. They say "Go Sega" on the back. And we've got our cute little fox friend up front. All right, I have another classic keychain here. Let's see what we got. Oh, we have an acrylic flying Tails. It's pretty cool too. And it does have Go Sega on the back, so these are all really nice. Last one I've got is another acrylic classic keychain. Let's see what we got. We have Tails again, but this time he's walking. So we didn't double up at all, so that's really cool. And in case you were curious, they were 418 yen, so roughly just over $3. So in Japan, while we were in Nakano, we did visit the Thunderbox store. And the Thunderbox store had plenty of cool stuff in there. When I finally make the Japan vlog, you'll see the inside of that store. But it was super, super cool. Tons of different Sonic stuff. They only had a certain amount for sale, so naturally I bought as much as I could. Starting off with this Super Sonic Sofits. I think it's a vinyl figure. It's very fragile, but very, very high quality. They did also have a Tails one there, I think. But I only ended up getting the Super Sonic one. This is actually the only one in that series that I have. I went to great lengths to try to make sure it didn't get destroyed on the way back. So here he is, classic Super Sonic, looking very menacing as always. This is the top tag here, and on the back, it's got some stuff written in Japanese. I don't know what it says, but you can see the back of Super Sonic as well. Pretty cool item. I'll probably end up hanging him by this thing because I don't want him to fall off and break into pieces. Also with Thunderbox, they did have some stickers and pins as well, and there are some shirts down here which I'll show off. I picked up as many different shirts as I could. This was the Sonic and Thunderbox collab. It's in black. It's in a small. I've heard that Japanese small is really small, but I don't really plan on wearing them anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. This is the same shirt, but it's in the classic blue. And then this is the Sonic and Amy collaboration. Here's the bottom. And it's in white and very. And I did forget to show this off. This is also from Village Vanguard. You can tell from the little sticker right here. They had a Puyo collab, I guess, because all of the little designs, you can see close up, they're little Puyos making up the pictures of Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails, and also obviously the big Puyo symbol right there. This is a tote bag made of canvas, so it's pretty cool. They also had shirts that had the same kind of similar design on them, but we didn't know what size they were because they didn't actually say it on the tag. So we didn't end up getting any of those, but I did get the tote bag. Since I'm already up here showing off shirts, this is from the Cospa store. They actually also, I believe, sold this at the Joy Polis store, maybe, if my memory serves correctly. But I did get this at the Cospa store. It has the Cospa tag on here. This is a Sonic Frontier store. This is a Sonic Frontier shirt, and I picked it up because the design's actually really cool. It has all this writing on it. It says, battle hordes of powerful enemies as you explore a breathtaking world of action, adventure, and mystery. It's even got the emeralds on it, and it has all this writing on here. Literally the entire story of the game is written on this shirt. And also there's like a barcode on here. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of stuff happening on this shirt. So while in Tokyo, we did visit the Tower Records location. There's a lot of stuff going on, you know, different anime stuff. People were posing with different like J-pop characters and stuff. And just by chance, I happened to find the Sonic 1 and 2 soundtrack. I actually found 2 of them, so Treasure Hunting Sonic could grab one, and I grabbed one. And it's pretty cool. I've seen this online before, but I never grabbed it. But it was pretty cool to find it in person. So here's the front of that. It's just Sonic on the front, and on the back it says Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2 soundtrack. And yeah, it's got multiple discs inside, you can tell. I think there's at least 3 discs inside, so it's pretty cool. Okay, so everything that's right here in front of me is actually from one store. It's called You Mart. And they were doing a collaboration with Sonic and Puyo, and they had a bunch of different stuff for both. And we grabbed as much stuff as we could find. Apparently there's more. I'll scroll that site here as I'm talking. But they had stickers and keychains and this pen and tote bag and iPhone covers. So yeah, really cool place. So they had several stickers. We've got Modern Sonic, we've got Modern Knuckles, we've got Modern Shadow, and of course Modern Tails. They also had these keychains. They're made of some kind of leather. I don't know, it's not like real leather, it's some kind of, it's like I don't know, car seat leather sort of. But we've got Tails, and each one came with like a little rubber thingy saying the character name, so that's kind of cool. And so we got Tails, we got Knuckles, and we have Shadow, and we've got Sonic. So yeah, these were pretty nice. They also had this. It's like a, well, according to this, it's a multi-case. Basically, you can open this in multiple different ways and use it however you need to use it. So you can open it vertically, you can open it horizontally, you can open all of them really and just open up the whole thing if you want to. So this is a very interesting item. I think he would probably put coins in there because while we were traveling, we ended up with a lot of coins. So pretty nifty item. They also had this pen. It's literally just a pen with Sonic written on it. And you can see maybe Classic Sonic right there running. There you go. You can see Classic Sonic running right there. And then the packaging's pretty cool. It's obviously got Green Hill Zone on it. And then on the back it just talks about the pen. They also had a tote bag. It's kind of made of this thin material. You can see on the back it's meant to be like almost like a shopping bag. It's probably pretty nifty in stores because they do charge you for plastic bags over there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It looks like it has Classic Sonic signs on it. And I don't know, it's pretty nice. Finally, we do have these. I think they're iPhone covers. I do not have an iPhone, but I would not use these anyway because I'm not opening them. There's apparently a third one, I think, but I've only found these 2. They're basically the same, they just have a different Sonic picture on them. And then on the back, it just has Sonic the Hedgehog logo and some legal stuff. Alright, I'm going behind the camera again to show off the rest. As I said before, we were going to have some clear files that I was going to show off. Now, these items were a gift from someone named Martin Hemingway. He is an artist. I'll link his Instagram in the bio below. Make sure you go follow him. He was gracious enough to give both me and Treasure Hunting Sonic a few of the Sonic Frontiers promo items that were out when the game came out. So let's get started. We've got Knuckles here with a Coco. We've got one of the Titans. I think this is the first Titan of the game. And then we have Amy with another Coco. So these are really cool items. Definitely something we wouldn't have been able to find on our own unless we got lucky. And so shout out to him for those. There's actually the back here. So they show off the different file folders. I think Treasure Hunting Sonic got some different ones. So pretty cool here. And he also gave us these little cloths, Sonic Frontiers, and then the Ancients logo. So these are pretty nice items. He also did give me these movie posters. So these are pretty cool as well. So make sure you go follow him and shout out to him for being a really cool guy. Alright, and then also we do have a few magazines that I did find. So we have the Sega Saturn magazines. This one here is pretty awesome. This one over here as well. I didn't want to open them because they are pretty well sealed, and as you can see I tried to open this one and it kind of mangled the wrap. So I'm not going to bother opening them up, but they are really nice. There is also this one as well. Obviously probably showing off Sonic Adventure 2 with Sonic and Shadow on the front. And then this one I went over last time. I did open this one up because it is pretty important. There is a disc in here that shows off one of the Actually, I don't really know what it shows off, but it's inside this envelope that you can see is not open yet. I can feel it. The disc is inside. So I'm not going to bother with it, but there is a disc that has Sonic on it inside this magazine. Alright, so you might think that this might be the end since my table is empty, but I do have one more item to show off. It's an item that's so large I had to wait until my table was empty to show it off. And 1, 2, 3, and here it is. Alright, so I did end up getting the 30th anniversary statue from First 4 Figures literally a couple of days before I was leaving. It's a pretty big figure, so it's actually sitting over there on the carpet, so I'm going to show you where that is right now. But first I'm going to show you the box. Here's the front of the box. We've got the statue, we've got the 30th anniversary logo. Tells you there, Sonic the Hedgehog Definitive Edition. On this side it shows you various parts of the ring aspect of the figure. And on this side it shows you the Sonic side. Very nice. On top it just shows you the 30th anniversary logo with Sonic running. Here on the back there's a very long dialogue about why this figure exists in the first place. If you'd like to, you can pause and read that at your leisure. And I did get number 559 out of 1,000, so that's nice. Alright, so here is the figure. It's here on the carpet because I don't really have a place to put it at the moment. I have the other First 4 figures sitting on this little tower right here. But for the time being, I do have this right here. You can see it's got Sonic and he's running. He's actually attached to the ring and this little 30th anniversary thing. This whole base and this 30th anniversary thing is actually connected. It's all one piece. The ring is one piece and then Sonic is one piece, and actually I think one of his legs or his hand is one piece as well. So it literally took maybe like a minute to put together. So he does have an on button. This is the definitive edition, so it does light up. There it is. So you can see the little sparkles on the ring light up here and here, and then the back also lights up. So you can see there's stuff from Sonic Mania, there's stuff from Sonic Colors, we've got Sonic Generations, Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 1, Sonic Adventure. So there's all kinds of stuff on this ring. It's actually pretty shiny. I don't know if it'll show on camera, but it looks pretty good. There is a mirror base here as well, so that's a nice touch. But no other aspect lights up, so it's just the ring. And if you press the button again, it does kind of sparkle. So like the little, I don't know, sparklies, they kind of go one by one. So that's a nice touch. Alright, so that is actually the end of the April collection update. Thank you so much for sticking to the end. There was a lot of stuff to go through, so I hope you enjoyed it. Since we hit 1,000 subs on the channel, I will be making a full collection video. It's going to take a little while because I want to be very thorough, but you're going to like it at the end. Now, just because we hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel doesn't mean we're going to stop. We're going to keep growing as much as we can. So if you're not subbed, make sure you hit that red subscription button so you don't miss any more videos. And until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.